What's up? Ranger578 here, and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes. So, it seems like we're finally getting to the bottom of this mystery. Still, I'm thinking the next
According
thing...
to this...
Okay. I'm thinking, what we have to do now is go back to the, you know, the freaking hippie area. I don't know what the hell you call it. Just, anyways, and ask them about see what they're hiding. Something, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing right now. So, all I know is that I'm pretty sure we're finally at the end of the case here. So, and then after that we'll finally be moving on to I'm pretty sure it's our last case or something, or we'll have like 2 more after this. So I can't remember what case we're on.
Do you have friends at Kew Gardens?
None. Not worthy there.
Fuck.
Do you have...
None. Not worthy there.
I like how you still choose the same thing, even though, like, you know, you can go. Wait. What the fuck? Oh. Duh.
Nevertheless, we have seen Kew Gardens flower pots in your yard. How could they happen to be there?
What? Our sacred place you permitted yourself to search. Sacrilege.
No, really now. There was a theft of plants at Kew Gardens a matter of days ago, and we believe the pots we found here may be connected with it. Please tell us, were you involved?
No. Those plants were ours. They had stolen them from us.
How so?
Their director, Dump, I believe.
Done.
Yes, that's what I said. He borrowed from us 3 of our sisters for the exhibition at his greenfly-infested gardens. But he never gave them back to us. Excuses and imbecility. So we went in and saved them.
I see. So, if you stole those rare plants from them, then it means... Ah, I get it. Bravo, Holmes. I think the case is solved.
No, we did not steal. We saved. Well, as a matter of fact, we were unable to find our 3 plants.
I beg your pardon. And yet you took all of the exotic plants from the stand.
They had disappeared. It was the least we could do. They stole our sisters, and so we stole theirs.
Well, we will leave you to your meditation.
Very interesting. So now we know that he was there, possibly around the time Dunn died. There we go. That solves that part. Sex stole everything. The Divine Syndicate stole all plant from the exhibition, including the deadly species. They could have used them in order to murder Montague Dunn. Partial theft. The Divine Syndicate stole all but the deadly plants from the exhibition. Well, that's not true. Because we found the 3 deadly plants here at this hippie Asian place. So they obviously had to have stolen it. The Syndicate killed Dunn. The Divine Syndicate planned the death of Montague Dunn. They have involved in a dispute over Dunn's They involved in a dispute with Dunn over the stolen plants. I mean, it is starting to come together now. So, bait the Green Mystic. Lure the Green Grand Mystic to Scotland Yard, steal away to deal with the dangerous criminal who organized the exotic plant and murdered Montague Dunn in cold-blooded revenge. Over a fucking plant? Are you serious? Well, you know, they're cult members, right? Okay, so shelter the Green Mystic. Why would we want to do that? Shelter the Green Mystic in an asylum without notifying Scotland Yard. What? His opium addiction has affected his sanity and needs to be treated. Okay. And say, I don't know. I'm still thinking about this. For right now. Yeah, let's not jump the gun here, alright? The thing is though is that we got lack of experiment. So I don't think so. Obviously, Albert, I think, is safe because, I mean, again, of course he has a reason to kill the guy, but hang on. Alright, you know how we usually do it, right? Like when it came to two choices. Let's see what happens if we use partial theft. Nothing. But we got to connect to something, right? We can do. Wait, hang on a second. Do we have everything? There we go. Alright, section. I can't say it. I can't speak. The scheme. There we go. Whew. The Divine Syndicate left the plans at Kew Gardens in order to murder Montague Dunn at a later date. That is. Sector's not involved. Someone stole the deadly plans before the Divine Syndicate were able to. Wait, what the hold up. The Divine Syndicate left the plans at Kew Garden in order to be done at a later date. The thing is, we don't know that much about the cult. So we don't know if they're into Moida or whatever. I mean, we know that they're kind of vengeful. I mean, he wanted to go back and get the plants, like, really bad. And in order to do that, he stole some of their plants. So Divine stole some cues from. Hang on, let's whoa. Okay. Hamus is guilty. Martin Hamus could be the killer. He had the opportunity to steal the Divine Syndicate's plants and stimulate them from his workplace. Directly under director. Sorry, I just woke up like an hour ago. Directly after he had locked Montague Dunn inside the Colonial Collection room. Okay. Wait, what? Whoa, there's another thing? Arrest Martin Hamus. Effect the arrest. Okay, hold up. Albert had the biological. No, I still don't think this is. Yeah, again, there's no way. So, so I'm just trying to eliminate all the possibilities before we go with one direction. So he has a lack of experiment. Wait a minute. Then the site cannot be involved because then it would be an Albert. Yeah, no, okay, never mind. Alright, just eliminating all the possibilities here. Alright, so then what was my situations again? Margaret White's study and social situation were completely dependent on Montague Dunn's wealth. After being trapped in the Colonial Collection room by the killer, Montague Dunn was affected by inhaling venom. Yeah, okay, so we know that. Alright. So wait, what happens if I do sex scheme? Oh, and then it goes. Wait, what? So regardless, this can't work because this doesn't make sense with Hamish's opportunity to. Okay, so that doesn't. Okay, so basically I'm seeing more reds when I do this thing. So maybe this heck isn't involved. Okay, so then we can come down to the conclusion that Hamus is guilty, right? wait, so do that. Then the second's not involved. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I gotta refresh myself, because this case was a little bit longer than the others. I think it's because mostly we were looking around stuff, so I'm kind of having to refresh myself here. Cause okay, because I just realized, I thought this was going to be a very easy one, but this one's kind of just dropped me. If that made any sense. Alright, Martin Hamis had a motive. He believed that he and his father's lives had been ruined by Dunn, who had taken the credit for all of their work. Hamis wished to take over the directorship of Kew Garden, but he knew to. Okay, let's be honest. As we said before, Albert. There's no way Albert has there's no way that Albert has the experience to know, how to set up and murder his own dad. That's nah. I feel like he'd be more reckless, in that kind of. Like I said, dude, like the way that Dunn died was some Agent 47 hitman, level of, stuff right there. White's lack of experience. I mean, we don't really know that much about White, but we know that she's young. She was sent to school, and that's where she met Albert. And she's having financial issues, but I mean, is White's telling the truth? What I guess she is, because we can't talk to her anymore. Between her and Dunn, they had it pretty good, so. Interesting. Then maybe White is okay too? Okay. What's the opportunity? The opportunities. Yeah. I think. Okay. Ooh. I gotta be honest. Okay. So we don't know. We know more about Martin Hamish than the sect, than the cult people, right? And as I said, I don't want to jump the guns and say, oh, that was them. It makes sense and all that stuff. Nah. Oh shit, I don't know, man. It's not that I don't know. It's just that I want to be careful. But I think. Can come to the conclusion that Hamish goes. I mean, I've already think that Hamish is the most likely one to kill him. I mean, he's probably not the most likely to kill Dunn, but the way that the murder was carried out was so smart that you would actually have to know, it would have to come up with plans and knowledge of how he managed to get the plans to basically kill Dunn. So, alright, I think we're just gonna go with this, so. Alright, so I guess we'll go with Martin Hamish, so, okay. So now
Let's
what?
go to Scotland Yard.
Okay. Bye, hippie! Alright. Oh man. Again, this case started off slow, but now it's at first it feels like I turned my mind off and play this case, but now it feels like I have to click it on like a key. Cause I guess we're at the end, so it's kind of like you need to.
Inspector, I believe that Martin Hamish is guilty of the murder of Montague Dunn.
Aha! I knew it.
Sure you
I'll
did.
send the lads around to arrest him.
Very good. I shall wait to hear from you. Inspector, I came here as quickly as I could.
Martin Hamish is in the large glass house. There's no need to hurry.
Alright. Oh, hey, me. What the fuck?
Holmes, my God!
Yes, we found him like that.
Our messing around with the ventilation system didn't go unnoticed. Mr. Hamish realized that we knew.
Inspector, could you arrange the body, please? I should like to examine it.
Well, I did not expect that.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Well, I know what to do next. Want to see what Inspector has to say.
Holmes, don't look at me like that. I don't know what to think about all this.
Alright. Life has become a living hell. I find it unbearable. Dunn deserved to die, but I cannot forgive myself for having his blood upon my hands. We Hamishes seem to have always fallen victim to our circumstances, and I find myself to be no exception. I must atone, and I shall do so here and now. Farewell. Right.
Holmes, his left shoe is unique. This anomaly is often a characteristic of...
A club foot. Bravo, Watson. That is the key element of this case.
A club foot? What does that mean? Hang on, let's look it up. Club foot. Birth defect with foot is twisted out of shape or positioned. Yeah. Yeah. I just saw the picture of it. Alright.
The mark around the neck is very visible. He died instantly.
Now what? Okay. A worn down double heel of his left shoe reveals that Martin Hamish suffered from a clubfoot and tibial torsion. What the hell? Hamish's confession. Martin Hamish admitted to murdering Montague Dunn in his suicide note. Hamish acted alone. Martin Hamish was unable to run due to tibial torsion in his clubfoot. Therefore, we should find out if he had sufficient time to lock the door in the Colonial Collection Room and activate the ventilation system. Did he have an accomplice? What? Talk to Lestrade. Discuss with Lestrade the possible impact of nucleus found on Martin Hamish's body. What? Alright, hang on, real quick. I just want to actually look and see how you can tell again. Oh, I see. Okay, so you see the heel over here is pumping out a little bit, but there is no heel thing over here. So that's how you notice. Okay. That's good to know.
Something about this rings very oddly.
Why do you say that, Mr. Holmes?
Why? Because of Mr. Hamish's club foot. Oh, I deserve to be kicked from here to Charing Cross. I should have noticed it.
But, Mr. Holmes, I can't see why.
No, I don't suppose you do. You must recall that Mr. Dunn was locked inside the Colonial Collection Room by the murderer. If it was Mr. Hamish, he would have had to run up to his workplace to trigger the fan situated above it, taking into consideration the condition of his foot.
Well, it is still possible.
Perhaps, but it is rather strange that such a person as Mr. Hamish decided to base his plan on the speed of his gait.
You mean to say that somebody helped him?
So the suicide is questionable?
Correct. Mr. Hamish accuses only himself in his letter, and so the investigation stops.
Possibly an accomplice, then? That idea had not occurred to me, Mr. Holmes.
I have another idea, Inspector. Thanks to the testimony that we have collected, we are able to rebuild the events as they took place that day.
Dude, I don't remember that.
Such as we did in the Jack the Ripper case.
Precisely.
The map
Man, I
at the
wish I could
entrance
play
of
that.
Kew Gardens should help us with our timeline.
I wish I could play Jack the Ripper, man.
Let us analyze the facts and statements so that
Oh
we may
my
recreate
God.
the events of that morning.
Oh my God, no way, dude. Okay, wow. Wow, this is gonna take a while. Okay, ooh. Wait, what? Martin Hamish, Montague Dunn went to meet Albert in the seat house around 9:30. So wait, do I need to find, wait, Albert Hamish saw, Albert meet Montague Dunn at Martin Hamish's at the seat house. Wait, Martin Hamish and Montague Dunn went to meet Albert in the seat house at around 9:30. At around 9:30. Okay. So that's at 9:30 that Martin Hamish and Montague Dunn, the victim, went to meet Albert in the seat house. Albert meets Montague Dunn and Martin Hamish at the seat house. So I guess we'll put, what the fuck? I'm sorry, I know I'm like swearing all of a sudden, but like, this is the thing about these games. About this game, the last game, is that they come up with really clever and interesting mini games, but sometimes it can be way too complicated, like, to know, and the instructions aren't that great. So I'm having to like just, alright, whatever. Alright, so it was about 20 minutes to 10. So 9:50 when Hamish and Montague Dunn went out to the backyard. They went out to the backyard. After 10 minutes, Dunn recommended his inspection and entered the dry tropics room. Hamish returned to the seat house. Okay, okay. So here's something I'm getting right. So each of these colors actually do represent the characters that are in the picture. So when Hamish, he's in blue. So here. So 20 minutes to 10 when Hamish and Montague Dunn went out to the backyard. So he went to the backyard at 9:20. So boom. Alright. Backyard. After 10 minutes, so now it would be 10 o'clock, Dunn recommended his inspection, he's in yellow, and entered the dry topics room. It's in the dry tropics room. So, boom. And Hamish returns to the seat house. So it had to be the same thing. Okay. Martin Hamish had a conversation. Wait, what? A conversation with Miss White at 10 o'clock. So, in the laboratory. Oh, and Miss White was in the laboratory. Okay, there we go. So, boom. But they would have had to talk, right? That doesn't seem right. So, Martin and Hamish had a conversation at 10 o'clock. Mrs. White was in the laboratory until 10:40 when she saw Hamish and Albert. So, Hamish and Albert in the water lily greenhouse and joined them there. So, he joined them at 10:40. Or she joined them. Okay. Hamish ran to Albert as soon as he observed that Montague Dunn was unwell. Alright, so Hamish ran to Albert. After he observed, which was around 10:30, so Hamish returned to Albert. Oh, Hamish ran to Albert, so ran to Albert. So I need something with Okay, so there's no picture with just Albert and Hamish. So Albert was in the Seed House the entire morning. He observed Hamish returning from Miss White from 10 minutes past 10. Alright, so Hamish ran to Albert as soon as he observed, which was around 10:30. Okay, so after he observed that he was unwell, so it had been around 10:30 that he got poisoned, I guess. Hamish returns after talking with Miss White. Ran to Albert, which was around 10:30. And then he would have had to... Okay, so we have nothing going on at 9:30. Right. So it's around 20 minutes to 10 when Hamish and Montague Dunn went out to the backyard. Wait, it was around 20 minutes to 10 when Hamish and Montague Dunn went to the backyard. Oh, I messed that up. Whoops. After 10 minutes, Dunn recommended inspection. Whoops. After 10 minutes, Dunn recommended his inspection and entered the drive. Okay. So he returned to the Seed House there. And boom. 10 minutes, Dunn recommended his inspection and entered the dry topics room. Ah, but we don't have anything at 9:20. Okay. Albert was in the Seed House the entire morning, so Albert had to have been in the Seed House. He observed Hamish from visiting Miss White 10 minutes past. So Hamish returns from talking to Miss White. Okay. Did we
Let
just
us
solve it?
summarize.
Yeah!
Montague Dunn was poisoned inside the Colonial Collection Room. He forced open the door, which means that someone locked him inside there at 10:20. Martin Hamish was last seen at 10:10. This means that he has approximately 10 minutes to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room. Given that he was club-footed, it is doubtful. Albert also has 10 minutes to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room, which is quite enough time. Miss White was last seen at 10 o'clock, which means that she had approximately 20 minutes to lock the door. More than enough time.
Wow.
Perfect, Watson. Now, let us ascertain who assisted Martin Hamish in killing Montague Dunn.
Okay. And boom. Alright, so Albert is not involved. Martin Hamish and Albert are not accomplices. It is unlikely that Albert would have had the opportunity, and 10 minutes would have not been enough to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room. Albert had Martin Hamish as accomplice. 10 minutes would have been enough for him to follow Montague Dunn and lock the door in order to ventilation system. Alright. I just want to look at this one too. So White had time. Miss White had 20 minutes. It would have been enough to trap Montague Dunn. She could have locked the door and alerted Martin Hamish to activate the ventilation system. White is not involved. Martin Hamish and Miss White are not accomplices. It is unlikely that White would have had the opportunity, and the 20 minutes would have not been enough to lock the room. I don't know, it would have been more than enough. Room, wouldn't it? So then this, I imagine this would just say that, oh, White Hat isn't a okay. Well, I already know that if we choose that Albert is involved, then they're gonna be like, hey, Albert's the accomplice. Let's see. I think they're both not. I don't think they would work though. I think one of them would have to be the other. Or not. Hamish did it. Wait, what? Hamish did it alone. Martin Hamish committed the murder alone. He loathed Montague Dunn because of his treatment of Hamish's father. Hamish had enough time to lock Dune and activate the ventilation fan of his work. Nah. Again, it's just too strange for someone with clubfoot to be able to waddle their way from half the garden to lock someone in and then freaking stumble all the way to the ventilation system. Like, that's pretty quick. Do you know what? Let's not forget, though, that we still got another potential person, too, which is the sect, right? Hang on. But if we don't do that, does that mean that... Yeah, you see, it still doesn't... So we know that Hamish is it, but it wouldn't work with Hamish's opportunity to kill him. So maybe he's not. So it has to be either Albert or White. That's for damn sure. Because the sect cannot connect with Hamish's opportunity. The thing is I don't think I've said from the beginning, right? Ever since we met Miss White, that I feel like she's hiding something. That she just seems something is weird about her, right? Albert, on the other hand, I mean, again, he has the motive to kill what's his face, Dunn. But you know what? He doesn't have the experience, because remember, like, we never found any books suggest that he ever even studied once about these plants and shit like that, right? So, but you know who had time to go study it though? Mrs. White, because she is in the school, or she's in school, right? So that would give her the knowledge of how to or to work with Hamish, right? Because out of these three, right, out of Albert, Hamish, and White, Hamish and White would definitely have to have had the most knowledge when it comes to plants and stuff, right? Oh, that makes so much sense. And again, White had so much time to do all that, too. Margaret White and Martin Hamish accomplice in killing Montague Dunn. Her professional ambition and personal situation had been damaged by the breakup with Dunn. By the breakup with Dunn? Wait, what? Condemn Miss White. Miss White is a dangerous woman, very capable of carrying out an elaborate murder for monetary gain. She flirted with Dunn's son Albert and later pushed Martin Hamish to suicide. She deserves it. That's fucked up. Absolve Miss White. Miss White is a desperate woman and resigned and consorting a wealthy gentleman. When Dunn cast her aside, she killed him in desperation. Oh yeah. Hamish tried to save her. She deserves a second chance. Fuck that, first of all. Secondly, she flirted with Albert. and then later put Martin Hamish to suicide. Fuck it. Alright. Whatever, we're arresting the bitch. That's all I got.
But Holmes, how can you be certain that we'll find Miss White here?
It is obvious, Watson. Just use your brain.
I am using it. I do use it.
Now that the rope has tightened around Martin Hamish, Miss White must act to erase all traces of her implication. After the suicide of her accomplice, there is one final trace remaining: the deadly plants of the Divine Syndicate. She will be there.
Very good. Shall we go?
Just one moment. Now listen to me, Watson. I shall see her alone. You will conceal yourself behind her, quietly.
Whatever are you planning?
Nothing spectacular. The impulses of women have always been a mystery to me. But she is a bold one, and so we must be cautious.
All right. You can count on me, Holmes.
Mr. Holmes, good day to you.
You do not seem surprised, Miss White.
Well, I was expecting you.
Not for too long, I believe. So please tell me, as it is still unclear, who planned the murder? Was it you?
You were wrong, Mr. Holmes.
It was Martin Hamish, then. You managed to convince him to take on a more prominent role.
You could not be further from the truth.
You think that you can fool me?
You don't care what I think.
It is difficult to care about someone who is capable of pushing a man to his suicide. It is over, Miss White. The police will be here any minute.
Over, perhaps. One moment you were here, and the next, you were on the other side.
The other side?
What?
No! Stop!
Wait, what?
I beg you not to do this,
Whoa.
Miss White.
Hold on!
Don't come any closer.
Please remain calm. We can help you.
Not one step further. Don't try to stop me.
You won't do it, bitch.
Stop this foolishness. You cannot truly want to die.
No, it's too late.
Yeah.
Well
Good job,
done,
Watson.
She was not faking.
Miss White, you have no right to take your own life.
Dr. Watson? Did you just save me? Or worse?
Miss White is a dangerous woman, very capable of carrying out an elaborate murder. She realized that she was unable to make any further monetary gain. Okay, and then she advanced her affection to Albert and his son. And he was the one who locked the door of the Colonial Collection Room directly after Hamish released the caterpillars and then pushed Martin Hamish to his death. To suicide only to cover herself. She got what she did. What a bitch. Alright. So, yep, we got it. Nice. You know what? The entire case, right? It ended well, but oh my god, was it slow. So, we had to neck it out for the end. So, personality ranking impartial. What does that mean, Han? Impartial. Treating all rival and dispute equally, fair and just. Hey! Well, there you go, kids. You get to learn about me. A half moon walk. Oh, that sounds cool. Too bad we'll have to see what it is tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. I'm actually having to do something tomorrow, so I don't know if there will be a Sherlock's Home video tomorrow. But I might have another. Yeah, I do have another Dead by Daylight video that I'll release tomorrow, just in case. Just in case I don't release Sherlock's Home video. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, brief summary of the case. Like I said, it was pretty slow, but at the end it started kicking off, and that's when it started getting more exciting because we're starting to figure it out, and I get excited personally when I start to figure out things. But yeah, and you know what? That one actually took some extra thought. So you know what? I hope this last case they bring it everything. Wait, is this the last case? Hang on, I'm gonna look it up. But if it is, oh man, I hope they bring everything to the table. I don't know what I mean by that, to be honest. I just hope it's literally the best one so far. I don't really have a personal favorite case. Let's see. I'm just looking up real quick to see how many cases there are. And it's just not gonna tell me. Oh wait, okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh shit, we're not even done yet. We got this and we got the next one. Alright, that's cool. So yeah, there we go. We still got 2 more cases to go through. I can't wait to go through them. And then after that, we're gonna take a small break from Sherlock Holmes game, play something more chill, more a game that isn't particularly great, but it's all right. I just remember when I finished it, I thought the game was all right. And I kind of wanted to play it again. So there we go. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one later.